Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Lightworkers Together. This is Val. I hope you all are doing well. Today is 12/12/2022, and this is definitely, sorry for the background noise guys, I'm at the park. This is definitely a big portal day. This is an opportunity for massive change, evolution, timeline jumping. This is an opportunity for truth to be brought out. There's a lot that happens on the big portal days, my friends. So I wasn't initially going to come and do a little outside stroll like I like to do because it's only in the 30s here, but it's so beautiful. We've had a lot of clouds and gray and rain. Look how beautiful that sky is. Can you see that? It's gorgeous. So we're going to take a little stroll together through the park, and I'm going to talk about something that's really relevant for me now and maybe for many of you. As you know, everything that I talk about on the channel, everything that I do it's very personal. It's all from my experiences or from what I learn and things that I feel called to share with you all. So there has been a lot of changes in my life, I would say. Especially, I mean, for many of us, it's an ongoing thing. There are changes just constantly, but I would say most especially over the past 3 years, in the past year, most especially, even more so. But what was brought up to me, I've been going through a lot of changes. My life itself has been going through a lot of changes. And I've been learning a lot. As you know, changes bring about lessons and lessons bring about changes. So it kind of goes hand in hand. But what I want to talk about with this 12/12 portal, you all, is stepping into our dreams. And this is something that the universe brought to my attention big time. I've been doing this channel for a little while. And it's kind of like, this is not something that has morphed into, as it doesn't for many, something that could be just what I would do. For many of us, we want to do the things that we are passionate about. We want to do the things where we feel like we are being of service, right? There's some feathers here on the ground. Can you all see these? That's a sign. That's beautiful. Thank you, angels. But anyway, so I've been working on the channel for a while now. It's been, I guess, over a year. I had a few attempts and I wasn't really happy with them, and I took them down. I kind of scrapped it a couple of times and then started over. And it's not, my channel, as you know, kind of has evolved and has a lot of different things. It's not just tarot readings. I talk about the spiritual journey. I try and put messages on here always that are uplifting. And if it's something that I am going through, that I have learned something, or I feel like there's something that I can share that would be of value, I try and do that. So I do feel like, to a certain degree, my channel has been evolving, very much so, but I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know if this is what the universe really wants me to be doing or if it's something else. And I can tell you all that from the time I was very young, there were other things that I wanted, and this happens to many of us. We have dreams. There are things that we're very passionate about, and it can be different for everyone. For some people, it's art, music, science, mathematics, just being a humanitarian, writing, whatever it happens to be. Especially when we're young, there are often things, some people are into building things, creating, designing things, but we're very passionate about things when we're young. And then when, quote, life takes over, quite often those dreams get put, if not aside, they just get put away completely or even forgotten, because to us it does not feel practical, right? The dream does not fit in with the survival mode life that has been created for us here at this point in time on planet Earth. And I'm kind of excited because more and more people, let's cut through here, guys. More and more people are finding ways to, I don't want to say circumvent the system, but kind of live their truth, be authentic to themselves and still live in this world. And a lot of the way things have been structured and set up is to keep us in survival mode. So if you are in survival mode where you are constantly having to work nonstop, just to pay your bills, just to survive, then you don't have time to pursue your dreams, right? You don't have time to do those things, and you kind of don't have time to sit with yourself and really get to know your true authentic self. We're gonna walk over here, guys. We can't drive. Can you see this sign? Gate closed for winter. Where I'm at in the United States toward the eastern coast, it's chilly. It's 30-some degrees, guys. So anyway, it's really, really funny when you are on your spiritual journey, which is never ending and beautiful. It's a constant quest to know, either what is the next step, what am I meant to be doing? And for me, a lot of times it feels like many different things. And for a lot of us, it's not like you're meant to be doing one thing, right? You're probably meant to be doing many different things. But that can change from moment to moment. So it's kind of ironic that I was getting to a point where I was just kind of talking to God and saying, I don't know, what more or kind of what else. I feel like I'm really led to do something else, but I'm not sure exactly what direction to go in. And I know a lot of us get to a point where we feel like that. There are some who just know without a shadow of a doubt, right? I know I'm meant to be of service. I know I'm meant to be helping others and healing. That I have no question about. But through what method, right? Ooh, look how pretty this is, y'all. It's winter and look at that. That's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, so it's kind of through what method, right? Through what method am I meant to be doing this? And it's so hilarious because sometimes the angels will give us messages, our spirit guides, our higher self, right, will give us messages. Look at that beautiful sun, y'all. They will give us messages and we don't get it. We don't get it. And it could be tied directly to our dreams. And I kept getting the message that, I was going to be following my dreams. I was going to be doing something that I loved. And I thought, if I'm helping people, whatever it is I'm doing, I love that. That brings me joy. That makes me happy. So I just I don't know. And I got so frustrated the one day, y'all. I got so frustrated. I said, angels, I need the clearest message you can give me. Just, you're practically going to have to hit me over the head with this because I'm just not getting it. And usually when you sit quietly with yourself, you'll get it. Or I will even sit and do my own cards, and I will get pretty clear messages. So I kind of throw that door wide open, right, for the messages to come through. So it was funny. So within one day, I got 2 messages that were it was weird. They were undeniable, unmistakable. It was literally like someone standing there handing you a piece of paper with the answer written on it. And it floored me, you all. And I'm going to tell you why it floored me, because it took me back to a dream of what I'd wanted to do really ever since I was a teenager, but I gave it up because, in the eyes of the world and, any of my family, I'm sure anyone else, it was considered impractical. Can't make a living doing that. That's something you might want to do as a hobby. And I did actually do it as a hobby for a little while, but I was very, very critical of myself and of what I was doing. And then, I got busy with life and and everything, and it got put away. So now the universe is like, I'm bringing something back. I'm really going to blow your mind because I'm reminding you of your dreams. And it brings back the phrase to me, if you give up your dreams, you die. And it doesn't mean literally, right? But it's like it takes the wind out of your sails when you give up your dreams. It takes a little bit of that spark away when you give up your dreams. So my message today on the 1212 portal for everyone is, please don't give up your dreams. Whatever they are, even if you can only do them part-time or on the side, it's like I'm kind of jumping right back into it. And I kind of sat there and I was like, God, I barely have time to get on my channel. I'm working the job. I'm, helping take care of, my family. I have a dog. I have, we all have so many responsibilities and trying to be there, for my daughter and stuff. So I kind of was like, God, I don't, and then finally the message was like, just trust that there is going to be a way made for you that you can do this, because this is what you're supposed to do. So it's like when we follow our dreams and our heart, and especially when we get direction that is what we are meant to be doing, the universe is going to make a way for it to happen. So right now I'm just walking in faith, but I'm very excited and almost nervous, which is strange for me. But I'm very excited and almost nervous about being able to do something that I always wanted to do. And it's like there was really nothing ever stopping me from pursuing my dream except my own perception of either I wasn't worthy of it, or there were more important things. Other people, other things were more important. So that's the other key thing that I wanted to bring up with this 1212 portal, is for everybody to, and it's not just words, guys. It's not just words, to stay in that place. Look how pretty. To stay in that place of self-love and self-care, because right now more than ever, it's so, so important. And there's nothing selfish about that. When you get to a place, sorry, I'm like I'm a little bit shivery and out of breath, guys. It's so cold. When you get to that place where you can look at yourself and say, I love myself truly as I am right now. Sure, there may be things you want to work on and change or improve, right? Evolve, learn, and all that. We always do. This is a very cool gazebo, guys. But you want to get to that place where you love yourself enough to do what's best for you, for your highest good. And that does not take away from doing for others. But if you don't fill your own cup up first, if you don't do for yourself first, then you're like a shadow of yourself trying to help others. And that's never going to work. You're just going to feel exhausted, depleted, like many of us do. I've been getting that feeling from folks and that message from people. People are just like, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. I'm just so exhausted. And it's because they're pouring all the energy into everyone and everything but themselves and the things that light them up. So please do not give up on your dreams, and don't give up on yourself. I believe in you. Whatever it is, whether it's, whatever it is, if you want to go paint murals or something, whatever it happens to be, if that's your dream, start out baby steps. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking baby steps on my path with my dream, and I'm just going to keep moving forward. And as I pursue that dream and put my heart and soul into it, the universe is going to make a way for me. It's how we know when we're doing something that we're not really meant to do, that our heart and soul is not in. It's hard. It's a lot of, it is not to say that the good things aren't hard work, but it's different. When you are doing what you love, and even if it is hard work, it doesn't feel like it, right? We all know this. But when you're doing something you don't love, and it's just exhausting. It's exhausting. And so when you're putting yourself last, instead of putting yourself first in the equation, all you're doing is depleting. And therefore, at the end of the day, you're not really able to help yourself or anyone else. That's the message, big time. So for 12/12, stand up, stand in your light, stand in your power. Practice that self-love and self-care. You are loved. You are worthy. You are totally worthy of your dreams. Please don't give up on them, whatever they are. Pursue them, even if you got to do it, only 5 minutes a day. If that's all the time you have to do it, please do it. Please do it. Please take care of yourselves. You know what I mean? Take care of yourselves in this ever-evolving and changing world that we live in. And just don't give up. Don't give up. Okay? That's the message. 12/12 portal, time to jump some timelines. Get onto that beautiful higher level, higher guidance timeline where we are following our dreams, being of service, and doing what we came here to do, guys. Doing what we came here to do. So you're not in it alone. Whatever you think is going on, that you might feel alone, please know that you are not alone. We are in this together. Okay? The universe has your back. Your angels and your ancestors are with you, protecting you. You are not alone. You are loved. You are appreciated. Never give up. Follow those dreams. All right, I'm going to leave it there, my friends. So much love and appreciation to all of you. Please take care. Take one last look at that big, beautiful sun up there. And keep going forward. You got this. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.